job continues for a Member of Parliament, even when the House isn't sitting. We get a glimpse of this as we spend the day with Conservative MP Kyle Seeback in his Brampton West riding in Ontario during a recent constituency week, a period when most MPs return to their ridings to work closer to home for several days.
Yeah.
Hi Kyle, how are you doing?
I'm very good. Good to see you.
Thanks for supporting us here.
No, glad to be here. Thanks for coming to Brampton.
MP Kyle Seeback welcomes BC colleague, International Trade Minister Ed Fast. On this day, Fast is keynote speaker at an international trade luncheon hosted by the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce and Brampton Board of Trade. Seeback highlights their efforts.
Well, it's a great group of people, entrepreneurs, businessmen and women that have been so economically successful all across Canada. And they do a lot of things here to help local business. They're always looking for opportunities both here and across seas in India to expand Canadian business.
Also on hand at the event, Minister of State for Sport, Bal Gosal, another area MP. The gathering exemplifies the diversity in Seeback's riding.
You know, Brampton's home to a large visible minority population, lots of new Canadians. We have a very large Indo-Canadian community. You know, a subset of that is the Sikh community, which is very big here in Brampton. Large Filipino community as well, and Jamaican community. So, you know, you name it, we have it here in Brampton.
Located about 40 minutes west of Toronto, the 103 square kilometer riding is home to over 204,000 residents, making it the second most populated riding in Canada after Oak Ridge's Markham.
Hi, how are you?
Despite often putting in 12-hour workdays, Seeback talks about some of the challenges faced by many MPs representing such large ridings.
Compare it to a riding, for example, in PEI, where they have, you know, 30,000 people. You're 7 times the size. It's hard to keep up with the number of people that want to meet with you. It's hard for us to process the files we're working on. And the other thing that I find is, it doesn't matter how many events you get out to, people say, Kyle, we haven't seen you in a while.
How's everybody today? Good. I just wanted to stop by as part of being your Member of Parliament.
Following a tour of Greenway Retirement Village, Seeback joins residents for an informal chat on issues that matter to them. Some of the top issues most constituents in Brampton West want their MP to address in Ottawa: citizenship and immigration, criminal justice, EI, taxes, the economy and jobs. Some of the many landmarks and places of note in the riding: historical downtown, a scenic part of what's nicknamed the Flower City, Rose Theatre, Gage Park, Brampton City Hall, Peel Art Gallery Museum and Archives, and the Korean War Memorial at Meadowvale Cemetery.
You know, Brampton was a really small little municipality when my family moved here in the 1960s. A lot of farming, agriculture, and those kinds of things. So we've got all that history of the old little village that became the town of Brampton, and now the booming metropolis, the city of Brampton, over 500,000 people.
Next, Seeback meets with a local business owner and cancer survivor who started Circle of Hope, an annual fundraiser and support group for cancer survivors. Something that hits close to home.
They hold an amazing event where it's stories about survivors and trying to strengthen the people that have actually gone through and survived cancer. You know, for me, both my parents passed away from cancer, and so it's a very personal thing.
The Brampton native who represented the country on Canada's national swim team for 7 years practiced law before heading to Parliament Hill. As a teen, he got a membership in the Young Progressive Conservative Party. He always knew he wanted to make a difference in his community and the country. No 2 days are alike for this MP elected to the House of Commons in 2011. During our visit, there was an impromptu visit and special presentation by a member of India's Parliament at Seeback's constituency office. Later, at the 2nd annual Punjabi International Film Festival opening gala, MP Seeback joins other dignitaries and celebrities on the red carpet. He reflected earlier on what it means to serve such a diverse constituency.
I feel so fortunate that I get the opportunity to sit down and meet with people from every different background. And you know what the amazing thing is? When you boil it all down, we all want the same things, right? We want to have a safe community to live in. People want to have good jobs. They want to raise their families. we share all these commonalities together.
A strong believer in the importance of public service, MP Kyle Seeback is proud to be serving his hometown. Reporting from Brampton West in Ontario, I'm Heather Seaman.